the meeting to order. We ask that teams A and B of the Henryville High School robotics team come forward and lead us in the pledge. We ask that you stand. You want A and C up here too? Okay.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the time and that for everyone could make it here to do what's best for the students and staff. Please help us make the best decision possible for all those involved. And please help us all to have safe travels home. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen.
Thank you, gentlemen. We will appoint Luann Metcalf as our executive secretary for tonight's meeting. Roll call. Adam, could not be here. Andy.
Present.
Kevin.
Present.
Terry.
Present.
Myself. Let the record reflect. We have 4 board members present, and we do have a quorum. I was not made aware of any condolences. Is anybody aware? Recognitions. We have several talented students that we want to recognize this evening. We will call one group at a time and ask that the group come forward and stand in front of the table. Then we will recognize that group by name with a certificate, and the board members, Dr. Comer, will be up front here to congratulate you. The board. Okay, will the Henryville Elementary robotics team Kung Fu Fighters please come forward? Boone Cottle. Nolan Hernley. Liam Hutchins. Lynn Poindexter. And coaches Travis Lovins. And Brittany Walker.
Nice job, guys.
This team finished 27th in the qualifications and 15th overall for the state of Indiana out of 125 teams. This is the second year in a row for this team to qualify for state. Congratulations.
Nice job, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
The next group would be the high school robotics team 47126B. Please come forward. Xander Hill. Bryson Noblet. Brooks Shelton. And Corbin Whistler. This team qualified for state. Congratulations. Next we have robotics team 47126D. Called the Happy Gilmores. Danica Eads. Anthony Fleming. Elena Garcia. And J.C. Walker. This team also qualified for state.
Seth, have they competed yet?
We had state about a month ago. So, as far as we had a pretty good showing from all of our teams. I think those two teams finished we were kind of middle of the pack, but that was a pretty good day for both of them.
Next, we'd like Team A to come forward. Levi Horton. Jackson Lewis. Landon McCormick. Johnny Miller. Zachary Snyder. This team named, I can't say it out loud, not only qualified for state, but they have qualified for the World Championships, which will be held April the 25th through the 27th in St. Louis, Missouri. Congratulations and good luck. And team 47126C, please. Nash Cottle. Wyatt Cooper. Kason Hensley. Jensen Shields. Bryson Teagan. And the coach for all four of these teams, Seth Cottle.
So the last two teams came up here. Both of those teams have qualified for the World Championship in St. Louis. as was said. So we're going to compete with, I believe, 591 other teams from around the United States, and as of last count, 26 different countries. Each of these teams will have the opportunity to meet kids from all over the world doing kind of the same thing that they do. This has been an unbelievable opportunity for us. These guys, all the students that came up here earlier that you guys just saw, most of them have put in north of 300 hours of practice this year. The teams that are going to Worlds will be over 400 by the time we finish up the season. So the dedication that all of these kids show, the effort that they put forth, the skills that they have to learn, they go through interviews, they have to document the entire process they go through. The skills that they get out of this are going to give them an unbelievable leg up over a lot of the other people that are the same age as them as they go out into the workforce, as they start looking at colleges and things like that. So I'm incredibly proud of all the kids, all the hard work that they've done this season. So I appreciate all you guys coming out, bringing the kids out for everything we've done throughout the year. So thank you guys. Awesome.
If all of the robotics teams, junior, senior high, and elementary, will stand for one more round of recognition for the wonderful job they do. Next, we have several band members to recognize. And these students were in marching band and received 8th place in the entire state for ISSMA Scholastic Finals. So we have several to recognize this evening. If all the band members who participated in marching this past fall, if you'll please come forward. Jasper Abbott. Caitlin Anderson. Alex Bannett. Lily Borkey. Bree Chastain. Thomas Connolly. Chloe Easterday. Kara Elliott. Anthony Fleming. Stuart Britnick. Kristen Greenwood. Peter Hathaway. Lila Jackson. Sawyer Jackson. Xander Jackson. Aria Jennings. Clayton Johnson. Nathan Legler. Sophia Mays. Landon McCormick. Macy Miller. Miles Page. Madeline Ramsey. Allie Robinson. Haley Rogers. Brandon Seitz, Owen Shaver, Zach Snyder, Josiah Spicer, Kyle Spicer, Helen Summers, Lane Toby, Mallory Twig, Lydia Underhill, Taylor Winger. Also in this group, excelling in music performance and receiving a gold rating at the state solo and ensemble contest, Lane Toby. And the band director, Natalie Humble. Oh, yeah!
I do want to shout out, I appreciate these kids for coming out. It's hard to get, 40 kids to come out on a Monday night, but I do appreciate all the parents and students that are here. They've worked incredibly hard. They've built up this amazing track record. This is the third time in 5 years that they've been state finalists, and the second year in a row that they've been top 10 in their class in the state, which is pretty awesome. So they've just done a fantastic job. I also want to shout out Mr. Caudle and our students in the robotics team that somehow managed to do both things at the same time. So I want to give those kiddos a round of applause. Yeah, thanks again.
These are
Good job, guys.
incredible. Travis, did you want to say anything about the elementary?
So this is my 5th year with Henryville Elementary Robotics. I've been with these kids for 3 of those years. This is our 2nd year of going to state in a row. Super incredibly proud of them and all my elementary robotics kids. I hate it, but I'm losing them this year. They're going to be going up to the E5 program, but I want them to do that, so it's phenomenal. And I have a whole mess of 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders ready for next year. I have 90 students signed up that want to do tryouts. So we will start tryouts probably in May, and we'll have a group, and I'll probably select 25. I only have 6 kids coming back, but I cannot wait for the next era of Henryville Elementary Robotics. So this is our 2nd year with these boys at state. We've been to state 5 times. They're going to the World Championship as well this year. It'll be Henryville Elementary's 2nd year of going to the World Championship. I just foresee great things, and we cannot do it without the support of our admin and our community. So thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to work with all your students, and I love the fact that I know I'm not just giving them up. They're going to be doing robotics all the way through graduation. So Henryville, awesome. We are the mecca for robotics in this area. There's no other teams in this area who are as accomplished as we are. So we should be very proud. Thank you so much.
All of our student honorees stand up, and let's give them one more round of applause for the talented individuals they are. If you will follow Mr. Caudle, you see some pizzas over there. He's going to lead you to where those are going to be and enjoy. So everyone else, you can stick around for the meeting if you wish. If you wish to go, we understand. Thank you for coming. Okay, Dr. Comer, do we have any presentation this evening?
I don't. I'll just give a quick update in the superintendent's report.
Community input, we did have one sign up. We read this in front of each public comment, meeting nights that we have public comment. Meetings are held in public for the purpose of conducting the school corporation's business, but should not be considered a public community meeting. Public participation will be allowed in accordance to policy 0167.3, public participation at board meetings. Any person or group wishing to comment about a topic at a regular meeting of the board shall request the opportunity to do so by signing the request for public comment sheet prior to the meeting being called to order. A total of up to 30 minutes will be allowed for public comment at such meetings. Each comment made by a participant shall be limited to 5 minutes duration. Time granted for an individual comment may not be ceded to another. This time limitation is subject to change by a majority of the board members present at the meeting. Issues or comments regarding personnel and/or students are to be made to the board in executive session and need to be requested at least 48 hours prior to an executive session. Board members shall listen and consider the comments in the public meeting as well as executive session, but will not respond to the comments as more information may be needed to be obtained. Comments should be specific to school business and not malicious or slanderous to any school employee, student, or community member. The presiding officer may prohibit public comments which are frivolous, repetitive, or harassing and may interrupt, warn, or terminate a person's comment when the statement is too lengthy, personally directed, abusive, obscene, or irrelevant. So once again, we have one person who signed up, Judith Shorter. Judith?
Yes.
Okay.
I heard all that you said, and I hope that this is an appropriate piece of information I sent.
Okay, you want to come up closer where we can hear better?
I sent emails to everybody on the board. I don't know your faces. I'm not familiar with you. I've just hunted down some names, and there's a coach here at this school that really, I never really cared about football. I mean, we have 7 sons, my husband and I, but the coach that you have here, I was telling Miss Spicer that before we moved here, we were living in North Carolina, and this school is unlike any school that I have ever encountered. Ryan is our 9th child, and this school is just so personal. So this coach came in. This is all that's on this paper. I'm just going to just say out. Before Ryan got involved in the football team, he was just not energetic in anything. He was having problems with academics. He was overweight, and we've done everything to try to get him, actively involved in different things. But when y'all found this coach, Coach Matthew Payne, he came here, and my husband came out with me. We wanted to meet this coach. We came out to the school, and we saw the things that he was doing with the students. Now, my son joined his weight training program. Ryan lost weight. Ryan not only lost weight, but he was diagnosed as pre-diabetic. He was like a snap forward from just going into diabetes, and he was obese. He joined that weight program, and Ryan has lost weight. He is no longer in danger of diabetes. He's doing better. He's even concerned about his diet. He's academically stronger, and he's just improved so much. And I have to say, I can't give all this credit to Coach. I have to give credit to the people that hired the man, brought him here for whatever reasons. He made a difference in my son's life. If he's making a difference in Ryan's life, he had to have made a difference in other kids' lives. I know that there's a lot of scores on the board, and everybody wants to be, happy about the football game and everything like that. But for me, for a parent, it's what's going on off the field. And for him to put out these notices, and I see his announcements, how we're going to have weight training, anybody want to come in, he does this every week. And Ryan will remind me, Mom, I'm going to be in weight training, and he's taking the initiative to better himself. That's what that means to me. So when I saw the message that Coach said he was going to step down, that's why I'm here today. I don't want to lose this coach. Y'all have a good coach. The other coaches are good, but this man is, I believe he is just divinely called. He's anointed. He's just done so much, and my son is proof of that. If you didn't get the first email that I submitted, I'll leave this with you. That's my statement, and that means a lot to me, and I love kids. And if he's not here just for the football, just let him be here. Encourage this coach. Don't step down. Don't step down, because sometimes when people say they're going to step down because of conflict or whatever's going on, a lot of times they step out and we lose them. And it's hard to find that gym again. Speaking as a former manager, supervisor, when you find that one gym that's always showing up on time, is doing, and see, I've looked at those students that y'all have. All of y'all pour a lot into these students. That's personal. So that's impressive. They're not my kids, but I was expecting them, but I'm just so impressed. And I'm proud that Ryan is a part of this school. So I'm on board for whatever, because you're not just taking the kids, and what I've seen, because I've substituted in schools too. I see people, they just take your kids in and they teach them, and if they don't get it, they just shove them on. But here, it's different. I've been in a meeting with this woman, and these teachers lined up. My husband we were talking about them. They were so impressive how they take so much personal time with these kids. Ryan is dyslexic. He improved here. Now, he was at other schools before here and also homeschooled. But this school, if I would have known about this school, we would have moved from North Carolina a lot sooner, like maybe at his birth. So I applaud you and I thank you, and that's my concern. I just want the coach, do all that you can. Please don't let that coach leave you. He's a good coach. Coach Matthew Payne.
Thank you.
And I thank you all. I thank y'all, because if it wasn't for y'all, he wouldn't have probably come here. And I thank you. Y'all are awesome. That's all I have.
Thank you very much.
Did you all get this? Read it. No. Okay, superintendent report, please.
I'll just start with Ms. Shorter. We're probably going to be using some of that as our new advertisement to come to Henryville. So Miss Mister may drop some paperwork that you need signed to get your, no, all joking aside, that was beautifully said. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here tonight. I don't have anything formal, Ms. Powell, on the board. Just a quick update. We had a good executive session with the architect, Mr. Link, this week, and he would have definitely plans on coming to each regular session. Kind of felt that since there was a meeting of an executive session so short time before this meeting, we'd give him a month off driving from Evansville, and he'll be here in May. Things are progressing nicely. I think Henryville softball, we had a number of people get out and take a look at that, and we're about, I don't know, Mr. Guernsey, about 85% done probably, and we know the tweaks we need to make, and there's a plan to get those taken care of. May not be all done by end of season, but definitely by end of summer. Those will be done. Continue to talk with Cutter Construction. They are working hard at both schools now in the field house areas. Weather keeps kind of getting in the way. We had some good discussion today about exactly when we're going to start the big project here at Henryville and disrupt the flow of traffic, especially car rider, student drop off and pickup. And I talked to Ms. Spicer today. I didn't get a chance to speak with Mr. Lewis. That's kind of to be determined. We're in kind of talks and seeing that may just be postponed till summer. We'll see. We'll just see how things go in there, so we wouldn't disrupt everything for this school year. So the weather's kind of helping us with that just a little bit. So, but other than that, that's it for construction update. Get right into the meeting.
Emergency additions, please.
Yes, I do have a couple, and I apologize. This is partly due to, if everyone remembers, the April meeting's actually moved up a week earlier than typical, so that kind of created a need, and I appreciate the board just entertaining my request to add a couple items. First is action item number 6, which is approval of JA Benefits HR Service Agreement. I think Luann's been great filling in for Beth. That information was sent to the board on that contract. And then I do have 2 others, adding 2 personnel items, which would be personnel items 4I-15, which would be to recommend Richie Folden as Borden Junior High golf coach for the 25-26 school year. And item I-16 would be to add Travis Thompson for the same position in the same season.
Okay, you've heard the recommendation. Do we have a motion to approve adding the emergency addition items?
I'll make that motion.
Kevin, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Andy, discussion?
Are we sure about 4I-12?
No. We are not. Okay. All right. For those that don't have an agenda, that's me on there. Hey, if you want to deny me being an ECA short bus driver, that's go ahead. Okay. Sorry, Mr. Torrance. They denied me, sir. You can't use me.
Okay, you have heard those. We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carries. Consent agenda, please.
I present items 1 through 4C and 5 through 7 as presented for approval. Jumping back to items starting at 4D under certified personnel appointments. Under 4D1, Caitlin Ott, HHS special education teacher. It does say on the agenda pending background check, but since these agendas were put into production, that background check has came back to us clear on that. Skipping down to 4F, 4F1, Lauren Marks, HES intensive paraprofessional internal transfer. 4F2, Sherry Middleton, Borden custodian full-time. F3, Christopher Wolf, BHSC bus driver. F4, Elizabeth Rafferty, Borden cafeteria part-time to full-time. F5, Melissa Walls, Borden cafeteria part-time. F6, Madeline Stoneburner, part-time cafeteria at Henryville. F7, Amy Belcher, full-time HES and HHS combined treasurer position. Under 4H, H1, Amanda Wright, subteacher. H2, Maeve Murheen, subteacher. H3, Heather Walker, sub-cafeteria, and that one is pending background check. And Luann, I don't believe we've got that one back.
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, I don't recall seeing it. Okay. Under ECA, 4I, I1, Sam Giles, HHS baseball volunteer for the 26th season. I2, Cade Riley, HHS baseball volunteer, spring 26th season. I3, Eli Kleinert, HHS baseball volunteer, spring 26th season. I4, Trevor Wagner, BHS golf volunteer, spring 26th season. I5, Alan Ball, BHS softball volunteer, spring 26th season. I6, Kristen Baird, BHS middle school, junior high girls tennis, spring 26th season. I7, Kelsey Wolf, BHS tennis volunteer, spring 26th season. I8, Kaylee Baird, BHS tennis volunteer, spring 26th season. I9, Jimmy Logsdon, HHS girls freshman basketball, 25-26 season. I10, Nick Davis, ECA driver. I11, Jeff Schroeder, ECA driver. I12, myself, Brent Comer, ECA driver. I13, Caleb Newton, ECA driver. I14, Adam Campbell, ECA driver. And then Ms. Powell, the 2 additions, emergency additions. I15, Richie Folden, Borden Junior High golf coach for the 25-26 season. And I16, Travis Thompson, Borden Junior High golf coach for the 25-26 season. And that's it for personnel, man.
You've heard and seen the recommendation. Do we have a motion to approve?
I'll make the motion.
Terry, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Kevin, discussion? I need to abstain,
Oh,
right,
yes.
others?
The Jimmy Loxton, the freshman basketball 25-26 season, isn't that already over?
It is, and I'm not, as I was reading it, Kevin, I don't know if that might be a misprint. It's for the upcoming 26-27. I'm looking at you and I'm putting you in a spot. Kyle, do you know about Jimmy for,
No, I don't.
was he freshman coach last season?
I believe so. 25, 26.
They may have added a season late, depending on how many freshmen there were. So he may not get on the original.
Yeah, Kevin, that's a great question. I didn't notice it till it was on there.
Any other comments, questions? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
All right.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carries.
If that's for next season, that'd have to be amended though, right?
It would. In fact, it would have to come before the board again in the next board session. Luann, did you make a note of that just so we can check? Thank you.
Okay, moving on to the board discussion action items. Item 1, contract with Curtis and Livers Consulting, Special Populations.
This is a continuation of services with this organization. Just kind of a recap, it was in the board packet. This is instrumental for the data piece that we have to submit on a lot of different levels, both state and federal level. And without their partnership, it would make the state reporting and the information we have to have for reevaluations and original evals, it would make it next to impossible for us to gather and keep that information. And they've done a terrific job for us so far, and this is just a continuation of their service agreement.
You've heard the recommendation. Do we have a motion to approve?
Go ahead, Andy.
I like the motion.
Andy, do we have a second? Kevin, discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carries. Item 2, declaring bus B1 obsolete.
Included in your packet was an estimate on the repairs to bus B2. You can see from the total, to fix the bus far outweighs the actual dollar value worth of said bus, and that's just not good business sense to pay for something that's not worth the repair bill at all.
So is it B1 or is it B2?
It's B1. I'm sorry. It even says B1 on the thing.
Okay.
It's been a long day, Ms.
I
Powell.
understand that.
I'm sure B2 will be next.
B2 could be next. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for B2, but this is just B1.
Okay, you've heard the recommendation. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make the motion.
Terry, do we have a second?
Second.
Kevin, discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carries. Item 3, Policy Analytics LLC, Letter of Engagement for Property Tax Base and Revenue Analytics for Borden-Henryville School Corporation.
This is one I'm really, really excited. We've discussed it a couple times in different kind of sessions with the board and through some emails and some other things. Just to kind of an overview, Policy Analytics is a group that will do some real in-depth data dive for us. And I think it's been, since my 14, 15 months here, I think it's able to finally gather some information that I know board's been requesting, I think, for quite some time, to get down into the weeds of exactly how much, for example, the changes in Senate Bill 1. What's that going to look like specifically for us, down to the dollar, and what will it look like per individual property owner taxpayer within our school district? So I know different board members and collectively as a whole, the board's been asking for specific information as they're trying to make good decisions on how does this impact our people that we are here to represent. I think Policy Analytics is the start of a really good partnership. They do offer some other services. I think we should just start at this minimum. It would be 4 reports a year that we would get from them, and let's kind of gauge if the board feels that their support is worthwhile. We want to take it to the next level of gather even some more data. I think we can maybe look at that in the future, but my recommendation for approval is just this original piece that was outlined in your board packet as well.
Okay, you've heard the recommendation. Do we have a motion to approve?
I'll make that motion.
Kevin, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Andy, discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carries. Item 4, Mr. Johnson's request for permission to apply for the Indianapolis Coats Grant for high school football.
Yes, that was also included in your packet. I think also a separate email was sent with some more information on that. It's basically a grant. You can get on the website and anyone can see it. It's a grant that is posted for $2,500, and Coach Johnson has asked permission from the governing board for the football program to apply for that grant.
You've heard the recommendation. Do we have a motion to approve?
I'll make that motion.
Kevin, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Andy, discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carries. Item 5, Mr. Cottle's request to apply for the 26-27 Indiana K-12 Robotics Competition Grant.
This was going to be hard for the board not to approve after we've just celebrated this great success of the Henryville robotics program at both levels, both the elementary and secondary levels. But from my understanding, this is a grant that they've applied for in the past. I think talking with Seth and it's kind of an outline he gave, they're looking at applying for somewhere between $25,000 and $50,000 that would help offset the cost of registration and some other things for the kids to continue their very high level of participation. And you know how it goes. When you're successful, you get to go to other things. Well, those things aren't free, and those things cost dollars. So very encouraging of what they're doing, but that's what that permission to approve is.
Okay, you've heard the recommendation. Do we have a motion to approve?
I'll make the motion.
Terry, do we have a second?
Second.
Is that good?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, discussion? Hope they get it, they deserve it.
Agreed.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carries. Item 6, JA benefits for HR services agreement.
Yes, that was also that other action item that it was asked for emergency approval to add to the agenda tonight. JA Services, just to remind the board, they provide some HR support for the district. This is we're completing our first year of service with them. They've been instrumental in revamping staff handbooks, of getting some things, some more organization involved from the district level all the way down to the building level too. Looking at that work's not done. So for example, something that they're key working on right now is, we had talked about as a board and superintendent, the process of making sure we have some exit interviews and some things like that when folks leave us, and JA's been instrumental in making sure we are close to having that ready. And and also a key part of Jay's benefit or support, the benefit of their support is 24/7. If we have an HR question, we're answering it. That is their business, and we don't have, obviously we have one, in our district this size, we have one person amongst our many other duties is also HR is kind of an umbrella of that effect. And I know Ms. Holmes is very appreciative that she's now got some people that she can do a quick phone call to help, and they can provide us with templates and advice on what other organizations and schools are doing for HR. And we've got some summer trainings lined up as well for our administrators and directors too from JA for HR.
Okay, you've heard the recommendation. Do we have a motion to approve?
I'll make that motion.
Kevin, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Andy, discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carries. Announcements. Our next regular board meeting will be on May the 11th, and that will be at the district office. We'll be at the district office now each time until September, when we go back visiting the buildings alternatingly. So Monday, May the 11th, 6:30, and if needed, we will have an executive meeting at 5:30. Once again, Sarah and Kyle, congratulations for all of your students and the wonderful job that they're doing and their performances. Any other announcements, comments?
Thanks for coming out and sharing your experience and your passion for our coaches and staff. It's always nice when the community takes the time to come out and speak to us, and especially one-on-one, because it's nice to meet people in person.
Ryan did this on his own. Went to one of y'all's events and went around getting signatures for his petition to keep. That's his own personal thing.
That's awesome.
I wanted to share that with y'all.
Thank
Tell
you.
Ryan, thank you.
I was going. Did we find anything out for the robotics being in ECA, or what that looks like?
Of adding it to the ECA.
Right. What is that? I mean, I heard 300, 400 hours, and it's non-paid.
Yeah, that's part of, it's ECA schedule, part of the master contract, so it would have to be through negotiations of, contract negotiations of collective bargaining would be.
Michelle said that there was one other alternative that would be a possibility, but we would need to pursue that.
Is there a reason they don't want it on ECA?
I don't know. I mean, from what I can remember, Andy, in last collective bargaining, they were way more focused on overall salary and some insurance and other things, and we brought up ECA a couple times, and
They shut it down pretty quick.
Yeah, I do know. I think it's tomorrow actually. I have a meeting in the afternoon for the ECA. If you can remember, as part of the collective bargaining, the BHTA was asked to form some committees so we could get some information. We've met already on insurance and the grading policy, and tomorrow is a collective group of administrators and teachers to discuss ECA. It's actually tomorrow. So.
And do you know if the grant that they're applying for, one of the components in it that I read is part of it can be used for salaries? Do you know if that is going to be a component of what they write in for the grant?
I do not know that. I can find out though.
Because that would be one way to help until we get something in the CBA.
They've done that in the past. I don't know if it's the same grant, but in the past they were able to use some grant money to compensate.
So they have received some compensation?
I don't know about this year.
In the past,
Okay.
they've written
So
some.
I'm not sure about the current grant, but in the past they have been able to do that.
So maybe we need to encourage them to make sure there's something in this year's grant for it.
Yeah, and they may already have. So.
While we're on robotics, I know the elementary coach had talked about he had 92 students, something like that, signed up to try out, and he can only keep 20 something. Is that a staffing issue or a spacing issue?
Well, space and then equipment. There's only so many people that can do it. It would be a staffing that couldn't.
I just figured they had a qualification or something on that they had to match.
Do you have any additional folks interested?
In helping supervise, I think we would. It's the space is really an issue. With what we have now, it takes up in one classroom. So I don't know where we would place them if we had more. So.
Any other comments? If not, the floor is open for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Kevin, is there a second?
I'll second.
Andy, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. We are adjourned, and thank you once again for everyone attending and speaking up.